Yeah, here we go. Yeah, they took my statement out of my car, and they kept it with their stuff. So that's all they did to work the first time around.
The first time?
The first time. They did all this the first time around.
Well, if this is what they did the first time, it says right here that they did a block test and it passed, meaning the head gasket was not blown.
Okay. So read about the paperwork.
It says they inspected with the pressure tester, radiator cap, additional coolant dye visible for leaks under pressure. They did an oil change. They did a coolant change. And they put a thermostat. Said remove and replace thermostat outlet. Remove and replace upper radiator hose.
And up there at the top also.
Remove
upper
and lower radiator hoses. So all of it. So this is your very first visit.
Very first visit.
So therefore, the very first thing is stating that it's pretty much saying when this car got here, it did not have a blown head gasket.
Yeah.
So for it to have a blown head gasket now is because of what they did. They didn't properly diagnose it, and they didn't run it long enough to determine what the problem was. So this right here, this really pretty much all you need.
Yeah. We just needed a mechanic to make it official. That's all.
Yep. This, like, you can circle this.
Yeah.
This statement right here is pretty much verifying and they agreeing that it did not have a blown head gasket when it came.
Perfect. Perfect for what we're doing, not perfect for, hey, we got a great situation going on. This still sucks in the end.
Yep.
So.
Because it specifically says visual inspection under hood cooling system components, did a block test, meaning they checked the system to see if it had any exhaust coming up through the cooling system, and it said block test passes, meaning nothing.
It was good.
It was good.
So that easily could have mean if they reinstalled the antifreeze and had air pockets, that could have been the issue for the overheating, which would cause the head gasket to blow.
Wait, hold on. This says cooling system evaluation includes visual inspection under the hood, cooling system components, block test. If block test passes, inspection will continue with pressure tests, radiator cap. So that mean they had to do it.
Yeah.
No.
And the only thing that the regional manager told me on the phone was that all they did was just, as soon as they got up the temperature, they drove around the block. That was it. That's all they're required to do, is drive around the block, nothing else.
Well, this actually is saying they actually didn't do a block test on the first one. Because this is saying cooling system evaluation. This is what they should have did.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not saying they did it. It's saying they should have did it.
So they charged me for something they didn't do?
Yep. They couldn't have done it if
that was blown.
If it was blown.
Yeah. So either
stop right there.
They would stop right there.
So either they did it and then they would go, hey, your gasket's blown, and it would never be in the situation in the first place, never drove off the lot, or it wasn't done, or it was done and there was nothing wrong with it, and now they're trying to backtrack.
Yep.
It's one of the three options.
Yep. And my guess is they never did it. But they charge you for it, so therefore, if they charge you for it, that means they did it.
Yeah.
If they can't charge you for something they didn't do.
Yeah.
So if they charging you for it, that means they did it.
So we're gonna give them credit that they did it.
Yep. So therefore, if they did it and they continued on with the repairs, that means it passed. It was nothing wrong with the head gasket.
Yeah. And since they did all the work on it and they told me that, hey, it's good to go, everything's fixed on it, and they let me drive it off the lot, I will assume from that point, like anybody else would,
That
nothing was wrong with
nothing
it.
wrong with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole purpose of them saying, okay, come get it, it's ready to go. That means they verified nothing was wrong with it.
Yeah.
And I was just saying, like, being a mechanic, the first thing and the last thing is pretty much the same. Verify the problem and then verify the fix.
Yeah.
And they obviously never verified that it was fixed. And they the most two important. Fixing it is the easy part. Making sure it's fixed.
Yeah, make sure the job's done right.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, it's warm and toasty out here, boys.
Yeah.
Like it's a holiday weekend or something. I think I'm good. I think we're good to go. We have to get myself a tow truck, bring it home, park it. And after that, we're going to get everything resolved. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
After that, we give you guys a call. Because obviously, they're not doing the work.